Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why the screen looks like that. I'll figure that out in a minute. Good day, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. SIP stands for Spirit and Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. I am Rev Melissa. I use the technology of spiritual psychology, spiritual practices, and universal principles to support people in disrupting limiting patterns of belief, limiting patterns of thinking by prioritizing their minds and their hearts to reveal the healing from within. This is my ministry of joy, where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. I am an ordained interfaith minister, a licensed religious science practitioner, a spiritual life coach, and the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, a New Thought Center in New York. So if you need support, please reach out to me. You can send me a DM on my social media, and we will set up some time to talk. So welcome everyone again. Welcome to the live episode of Morning Sip with Red Melissa. So yesterday's show was pre-recorded. I pre-recorded like an hour before the show. And I shared yesterday, I didn't realize that I had a doctor's appointment and had to quickly record a show and take care of all the things to take care of. So I'm just looking to see how I can change because it's bothering me. There we go. There we go. Back in business. Back in business. So let's just check in with folks. Good day, mommy. It's good to see you. Good day, Linda. I hope all is well in Colorado. Life is good and I'm loving it. I know that's right, Linda. Good day, Fee. It's good to see you. Good day, Pamela, Miss Bliss. I hope you're doing well. Good day, Shay from Colorado. It's good to see you. And thank you for your lovely message. Yes, good day, good day, good day. Rita, it's good to see you. Good day, Lindsay. I hope you're doing well in Cali also. And good day, Michelle. Oh, another Cali person. Yes, I got Cali and Colorado representing. Yes, I do. So good day, Michelle. It's good to see you from rainy LA. Yes, love and light to LA and California for all the crazy weather that that state has been experiencing for a minute now, right? For a minute now. So we just send love and safety to everyone there in Cali. All right, y'all. So we are in our vulnerability series. And I hope that yesterday's show resonated, that you got something from it, that it at least got you to think about something. I hope it made you think about something, right? So yesterday I was talking about, the things that we crave can be found in the willingness to be vulnerable, right? The belonging, the connecting, the joy, all of the things that we want to be, feel, know, experience, right? But oftentimes we put an armor around being vulnerable. And I shared 3 of those things that can be our armor against feeling vulnerable. And those are perfectionism, numbing, and catastrophizing. So if you missed anything related to that, is all in yesterday's episode. So you can check out the replay on my YouTube channel. Yes? All right. Good day, Nan. It's good to see you, love. So just to remind you of the definition, and I'm just going to focus on Brene Brown's definition because that resonates with me the most. Her definition of vulnerability is the emotion that we experience during times of uncertainty, risk, and emotional exposure. Uncertainty, risk, emotional exposure. Okay, so let's remember those three key points. Brene Brown also says something that I absolutely love that y'all know certainly resonates with me. She says that joy is vulnerable. She wrote, "That's why we feel afraid to let ourselves feel it. Don't squander joyful moments by waiting for the other shoe to drop." Let me move that so I can see the whole thing. Hold on. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Don't squander joyful moments by waiting for the other shoe to drop. Lean in and practice gratitude. Lean in and practice gratitude. Yes? Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to lean in and practice gratitude. Practice gratitude for the willingness, just the willingness to feel vulnerable, right? Just to open ourselves up to feeling vulnerable. Bonnie, it's good to see you. It's good to see you also, Wayne. Oh, Wayne. Wayne had a birthday the other day. So just shout out to Wayne. I hope you had a really good birthday. Yes, yes. Birthday blessings to Wayne. So as I was digging around in vulnerability, I came across another article that I wanted to share aspects of it with you that speaks to joy as the path to vulnerability. Oh, you're very welcome, Wayne. You're welcome. I hope you had a good day. And it is by a therapist, a trauma therapist. Her name is Heather Pierce. And she has a website. And Fee, you will love the name of this website. The website is called steadfastcenter.com. Steadfastcenter.com, because Fee's one of her qualities is steadfast. So when I saw that name, that's what drew me in to click steadfastcenter.com. So Heather Pierce writes this. She's sharing about attending a conference where Brene Brown was the speaker. And this is what she says. She says, Brene Brown told the audience through a scenario. Let me start again. Brene Brown took the audience through a scenario of a joyful family. So she was painting this picture of a joyful family. The parents gazing lovingly at each other, driving down a busy highway on a bright, sunny day, on their way to grandma's house. And so she asks the audience to imagine this idyllic scenario. So can you imagine that? Family, everyone is happy, feeling good. Parents are loving each other. The children are happy. They're on their way to grandma's house and they have the best grandma in the world, and all is well in that car as they drive down this very crowded, busy highway, right? So Brene Brown says, imagine that scenario, right? So everyone's imagining that scenario. She says it's the epitome of happiness. And then to guess what most people in the audience were actually thinking and feeling as they conjured up this scenario. So she gave the scenario, and what she came to find out when she asked people about, so what was the scenario? Like, what happened in your scenario? You know what most people said happened next in that scenario? She said most people were imagining a multi-car pileup, death and destruction, that their happiness will soon turn into tragedy, right? Because nothing gold can stay, is what she writes. Joy is the most vulnerable emotion we experience. And if you cannot tolerate joy, what you do is to start dress rehearsing tragedy. If you can't tolerate joy, what we start to do is to dress rehearse tragedy, right? I catch myself. I do this less and less. And sometimes I catch myself like I'll be watching a show and it's this really happy scene like Brene Brown just described, right? And they're in a car and the thing that comes to mind is they're gonna crash. Like you just know something bad is going to happen, and sometimes it does, but a lot of times it doesn't. But that's where our collective consciousness goes, because there's a collective consciousness around this, that something bad will happen, right? It's too much good. It's too much good happening. Something bad's going to happen. Nothing good ever lasts, right? It's things that we say, right? The other shoe is going to drop. Yes? These are not sayings just because. These are sayings because there's a collective belief around this. Yes, yes, Nan. Nan said she thought the same thing. Shay said, oh Lord, I knew the answer. Yes, yes, yes. And so just imagine, yes, Shay, we're going to allow the joy and the happiness. Just imagine, right? We're on the path. We are open to seeing life from a higher perspective, right? Not many people are. Not many people are, y'all. So if we go there, just imagine how present we need to be to bring ourselves back to what is real with a capital R, right? If you can't tolerate joy, you start dress rehearsing tragedy. In other words, we start catastrophizing. We catastrophize our joy by catastrophizing. We catastrophize our joy by catastrophizing things that haven't even happened yet. But we are using our imagination, which is so powerful, to imagine the worst, right? If we can't tolerate the good, then we start imagining the bad. Some of us are so uncomfortable when things start going really, really well. We start looking around like, uh-oh, uh-oh, something's going to happen, right? There's an uncomfortableness with feeling so good, with receiving so many blessings. Yes? So then we start to tolerate, right? We can't tolerate it. So then we start to just make up stuff. Yes? His Nan is asking a question. So why can't we tolerate the good? Oh, it's primitive, it's primal, right? It's primal. We're wired to look for danger, right? We're wired for it. Fight, flight, freeze. And there's a fourth one, but I can't think of it now. That is our default. We go right there. That is our default. And so those of us who know, because we know better, you can't act like you don't know better. Once you know, you can't not know, no matter how much you try to trick yourself, right? There is a knowingness within us that directs us, that leads us, that speaks to us, that whispers to us all the time, all the time. So we know. So why can't we tolerate the good? Because our instinct is wired that way. But our intuition is wired for the good. Our intuition is wired for the good. We can train our instinct to not react, right? When we realize that we are not tolerating the good, we could come back into this present moment right here and right now. All is well. Right here, right now, all is well. Everyone who is listening and watching SIP right now in this moment, all is well in your life right here and right now. Otherwise, you would probably be doing something else, dealing with whatever that other thing is. But right here and right now, we could take a breath and we could recognize right where I stand, my feet are on solid ground and all is well. And I can imagine if there is something that is bad, so to speak, I can imagine the good that is coming forth in it, through it, for my highest good. So we get to work with what we know, Nan, right? We get to work with what we know. So yes, there is a habit, right? There is a evolutionary habit of looking for the bad, looking for the danger, protecting ourselves, right? It's part of our makeup, right? That primal base brain stem. But we know how to cultivate joy. We know how to cultivate good. We know how to cultivate our quality. And so we could stand in the example for those in our circle who may have the tendency to lean into the tragedy. We could stand as a example, as a witness to the good, to the joy, to tolerating the joy, right? Because joy comes. Joy comes. We just need to be open and willing to stand in the uncertainty, to take the risk, to expose ourselves, right? To be the courage that may need to show up in situations where everyone is saying, oh no, oh Lordy, oh Lord, not again. That you are the one that could stand as the beacon of light that says, oh no, I know even good shall come from this. Remember that affirmation that I shared a couple of weeks ago? I am knowing right here, moving forward, that nothing but good shall come forth from this. That came out of one of my friends whose building caught on fire and one of her tenants died. And Reverend Jennifer prayed a prayer for her. And in that prayer, Reverend Jennifer said, I am knowing nothing moving forward, nothing but good shall come forth from this. Right? There was a lot of uncertainty. There was a lot of risk. There was a lot of emotional exposure. And my girlfriend being willing to stand as vulnerability itself, trusting and knowing and having the courage that she had to move forward from this devastating fire. And in that knowingness, she moved forward, trusting that nothing but good shall come forth from this tragedy. And it did. Now, where that fire was in her building, it is now a thriving art gallery, something that she's always desired in her life has been transformed into an art gallery where she gets to support other artists and showing their work. So What if we could know that now? What if we're going through something right now and we could know right now that I am moving forward? I am being vulnerable. I am on my path. I am doing my work. I am doing my spiritual practices every single day. I am taking a sacred pause. I am being as God designed me to be. What if we can know that right now as we go through the challenge, as we go through the tragedy, as we go through the loss, as we go through the grief, as we go through it all? What if we could know it right now? Mm, mm. What if we could know it right now? That all is well. Because we get to stand as joy because, whoo, Lord, what this world needs right now are more people who are willing to take a stand for the good, for the good, for the good. So are you willing? Are you willing, even in the face of tragedy, to take a stand and be vulnerable, to feel your feelings, to feel your feelings, all of them, sadness, grief, disappointment, frustration, love, joy, peace, to feel all of it and to take a stand for what is the truth with a capital T. Yes? Woo! Yes, Nan. Yes. Oh, peace. Bonnie, I'm on fire because y'all, because of all the stuff that is happening in this world. It's time for us to stand up and be counted as the good, to do good, to be good, to know when no one else around us knows. We have to know. Yes, Nan, to feel all of it. I just had trouble remembering how to stay in the knowing of the good. Yes. And we gather ourselves up, Nan, because we all forget. We all need to take that time and go into the wilderness, right? And seek the silence. And when we can't go there, when we feel like, oh, I don't have time for all that, revmelissa, I don't have time to go in the wilderness, girl, what you talking about? Then take a sacred pause. 5 seconds. Stop. Stop right where you are. Stop right where you are. Take a sacred pause. Take a breath and say a word to yourself. Minister to yourself. To help yourself, to support yourself, to gather yourself up, to bring yourself back to this right now moment and declare good. Say your affirmation of your quality. It's not there just for play. It's not there just for us to have a roll call. It's there for us to use as a tool, as a support, as a system to activate, reactivate, to realign with the good that we are. Wherever you are is good. It's good. Yes, 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 Linda. Yes. Good shines through us as we open to it. It's always there. It's always there. In the midst of everything, it is there. There is no place where God is not. Everywhere present. Everywhere present that you are, God is. All right, y'all. All right. Woo! Let me go. Let me go. Nan, you are very welcome. Apparently, I needed to hear it too today, girl. Yes, yes, yes. So I have more to share, because the article has some ways to support us in getting on the path of vulnerability, and I'll share that tomorrow. Clearly, Spirit had another word for me to share with you today, and so I am obedient to where Spirit guides me to be and to say. So let's get into some joy news. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate that. We are all God's messengers. All of us are. Thank you, Nan. Yes, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. And we get to do this. We get to put this into practice, y'all. Please put it into practice. What little thing can you do today to show up as good, as the good? There is an opportunity that will present itself today, and you will have the choice to stand and tolerate good. Be alert, be aware, be alive, and be willing to be vulnerable. I said joy news, didn't I? Let's get into some joy news, y'all. Let's get into some joy news. All right. So next week is Joy Week. Next week is Joy Week. April 6th is my 3rd year anniversary of being live on Facebook, of doing what is now known as Morning Sit with revmelissa. The very first live I did was April 6th, 2020. So next week is Joy Week. We're going to celebrate all week long. And I have received, some of you have reached out to me about appearing on the show. So yes to that. I am reaching out to some of you to ask you to appear on the show. So if you want to, just pop on during one of the episodes of SIP. And, we'll just, be together and chit chat, and you could just share whatever you want to share, right? Be vulnerable, right? Extend yourself. Yes. So that is, you can choose from Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday, because on Thursday, which is April 6th, which is Joy Day, we will be in our meditation with the moon. We have our meditation with the full moon on my anniversary day, April 6th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on New Thought Media Network, right wherever you're watching me right now. That will be our Joy Day celebration, our meditation with the full moon. I'm so excited for that. So please join me April 6th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So that means there's no 10:30 SIP on Thursday. Okay? So DM me. Let me know if you want to come on the show on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday. Okay. I am teaching a new class. It is called Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. It starts on April 25th. It's 5 weeks, Tuesdays, 6:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The cost is $170. Early bird rate is $145, and all Rockland CSL members get a discount also of $145. It's all about transforming our lives, and we're going to spend a lot of time. Is April 6th a Saturday? Really? Ooh, how did I? Wait a minute, Shay. Wait a minute, girl. No, April 6th is a Thursday. It's a Thursday, Shay. You might be looking at another year. It's all good. Yes, Nan is confirming for me. It's a Thursday. Thank you. Oh, Linda's birthday's in April. All right. Love that. Thank you. Linda, we will definitely celebrate you in April for your birthday. Okay. So the class starts April 23rd, and it's all about transforming our lives. And we're going to focus on 3 areas specifically: relationships, money, and health. So if that resonates with you, please register. You can go to rocklandcsl.org and all the registration information is there. If you need to work out a payment plan, DM me. Don't let money stop you. Okay? So DM me. We could work out a payment plan. Okay? Okay. All right, Bonnie. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Oh, Shay, no sorries. It's not necessary at all. It's all good, girl. It's all good. So the last thing I want to share is May 6th. Oh, those 6 are working for me. And 6 is one of my favorite numbers. So on May 6th, I will be celebrating with my installation ceremony and celebration as the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. Oh, I'm so excited about this. So if you are in the area, we will be having this celebration in person at Rhino Comedy, where we have our Sunday services the first Sunday of the month. If you are interested in attending, send me a DM. I'll make sure you get the Evite. Evites went out, so check your emails. Those of you who I have your emails, check your emails. And the Evite is there. If you don't have it, just DM me and I'll make sure that you receive it. And we really need the Evite RSVPs for people who are coming in person, because we're having a reception afterwards and we need to make sure we have the right number of people for food. All right. But it's going to be a good time, y'all. It's going to be a good time. Music and celebrating and ritual and all the things, So I'm really excited. I'm really grateful to my Rockland CSO family for, just organizing this and doing all of the things that need to be done for this event to be wonderful. All right. All right, y'all. I am so over time today. But I got caught up, y'all. So let me end it here. I just want to say thank you all for being with me live today. Thank you all for being on this journey. Thank you all for your willingness to be vulnerable, your willingness to stand as the good, your willingness to be your quality, right? Especially in the face of challenge and tragedy and things that pisses us off. We get to choose our quality, right? We get to choose our quality. So I will see you all tomorrow. Oh my God, tomorrow is Friday. So we'll be wrapping up our vulnerabilities series tomorrow. I'll share the rest of what I wanted to share today. And peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy. Yes, we are, because we are connected to each other and we are connected to yes.